Alrighty guys, now the PSVR 2 just got a firmware update with the PlayStation 5. And this is gonna pretty much make it wired PC VR support for your PSVR 2 virtual reality headset. So this is good news. From what I have read, this VR headset that Sony put out is very good. It works great. And I think this is a smart move from Sony because they have all these VR. Wow, that's bad. Alrighty guys, a new firmware has just dropped for the PSVR 2. So now you're able to use wired support for the PSVR 2. Plug it right into your PC. This right here bypasses, it says, the EDID and the DSC. You can now plug it directly into your PC, and this is big news for Sony, and this is big news I think for the PC users out there, because what I have read, what they have said is this is the best VR headset out there currently. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true. I'm going by what people are saying. I've not used the PSVR 2. I have no intention to. And maybe this will help Sony out, because we all know, if you just saw the report I posted a few days ago, or if you've read it from somewhere else, the PSVR 2, they've stopped making them. They said they've paused production. So when you pause production, that means it's not selling. Nobody wants it. That could be a nice way of saying we've canceled it. And what they will say, if production doesn't go up, they'll just say, well, production never went up. It never was a demand, so we just quit making it. But maybe this can catch on in the PC market. You know, it's odd for Sony to do something like this if you think about it. So now you can use it, just plug it directly in. This takes away the streaming part, which a lot of people didn't like. So you can plug it directly into your PC. It'll work great. It'll be interesting to see, can this give the PSVR 2 a second life? Can this make it? Can this make it all them? I bet they've got a warehouse of 500,000 or a million of these full. They can't sell them because Sony didn't support it themselves. There's no games to play on it. So now now you can play it on your PC, and it'll work great from what I have read. This is what they're saying. So I'll leave a link to the full article below. You can check it out in the description. But I believe this is Sony's way of saying, we're done with this. We can't sell it. Let's see if we can move some units, at least a little bit. They've probably lost millions of dollars on this because nobody wants it. And of course, the biggest problem with it, it's $550. And your PlayStation 5 is $500. This is more than a PlayStation 5. And that's one of the biggest problems with it. And of course, if it had the game support, it might be a different story. But just imagine if they had all these great games for it and nobody would buy them, because again, this is a niche item, like the PlayStation Portal. Even though they say that's selling well, it was $200. Cheap, inexpensive. So that's pretty much my thoughts on this PSVR 2. It got a firmware update, and now you can just plug it directly into that PC. Let me know if you've used the PSVR 2. Again, I haven't. I heard it works great. For what they've got to play with it, it works good. And that's pretty much it, guys. As always, thanks so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you tomorrow. Toodles!